If you're in a situation where you just want to hit the reset button, you've quit all your bad habits and you just don't know what to do with your time, these are 5 habits that will fix your life. Literally just doing them every single day. They have extremely high ROI and you can't really fuck up with these. Also, because I like practicality, there's also a tool in this video that is completely free. There's no catch. It is in this video. So if you wanted to fix your life today, the first thing that you need to get into your mind is saying no. Saying no is honestly, it's not really a habit, but it's just so fucking effective. I couldn't leave it out of this video. So there's either 2 reasons why you indulge in a bad habit. The first one is that it's in your routine. You maybe get home, start smoking. Get on your break at work, start smoking. You wake up in the bed in the morning and you just start scrolling on social media. And then you just come across porn and then relapse. So it's either ingrained in your routine, subconsciously, or you just have the thought of doing it in your head over and over again. Like let's say, okay, so you had the thought of drinking Coke in the middle of class. And then it's lunchtime and you finally go to the canteen and you buy a Coke. Because that thought was in your mind still. And the craving was just getting stronger and stronger over time because you let it go on for so long. The most simple way to stop time from taking its toll on the craving by making it stronger and stronger is to say no. When the thought pops in your mind of relapsing on that certain thing, just say no. If you have a bad habit, this is the most effective way possible to get rid of it. And then obviously in social situations, I got this from Atomic Habits, but 2 people walk into a bar. They're both trying to quit drinking, but they are still hanging out with their friends, right? So one of them goes to their friend group in the booth in the back, and he's offered a drink. He's like, oh, nah, no thanks, I'm trying to quit. He sits down with them. They start getting rowdy. He starts seeing how much fun they're having because they're drinking. He starts smelling it. And then he's like, oh, fuck it. One drink won't hurt, right? And then the second person comes along to a different friend group. And she's offered a drink as well. And she says, nah, I don't drink. She didn't let herself have the option of relapsing on what she used to overindulge in. And also just say no to degenerate shit in general. Now, this doesn't mean socially isolate, but if someone says, yo, do you want to go out drinking with us? When you know it fucks up your health, when you know you'll probably hate it afterwards, then why the fuck are you saying yes? The second habit to fix your life is daily exercise. Now, this is boring as fuck concept, so I'm going to just gamify this for you. Because most of my audience is mainly gamers, or ex-gamers at least. So there's 4 different characters that you can choose from. Think of this as like Mortal Kombat or like Mario Kart, where there's like the different strengths and weaknesses. So everyone has positives and negatives, and then there's some people that are just straight all out balanced, right? First up is the gym rat. Personally, I am the gym rat, and by far you look the best when you are this character. But there's also a lot of downsides to it. Body dysmorphia is very common. Comparing yourself to the top 0.001% of people in terms of lifting is very common as well. But if you just wanted to get girls, this would probably be the one for you. The second character is the fighter. Now these are the boxers and the Muay Thai fighters, all the martial artists, etc. The best for self-defense, obviously. Now personally, I'm actually going to get into boxing or Muay Thai in the near future, so I'll probably let you guys know how that goes. Third is the athlete. These are the American football players, the rugby players, hockey. You get the point. These are the sports that just play in teams or play solo, and their usual focus is the technique in the sport and their fitness to do with that sport. So for example, rugby, they would get fit in the terms of tackling and getting back up and then passing the ball. Those would be their main focuses. By far the most fun option, so if you just want to have fun, choose the athlete, 100%. And in my experience, most gym rats are either ex-athletes or people that used to get bullied about them being skinny or fat or whatever, right? The fourth is the endurance athlete. Now, these are not the athletes because they have a different focus. Their sport is literally just cardio, and it's a repetitive motion. So the runners, the rowers, the cyclists. By far the most boring, but probably the most healthy. What you need is just 3 times minimum per week. I wouldn't do more than 2 characters at once. If you're just starting off, just choose one path. Path of the fighter, endurance athlete, gym rat. It doesn't matter. Just do something. And try and make sure that 1 session per week is outside. For example, I go for a run every week. Number 3 is visualization. Now, this is not about visualization. This is about positive thinking and optimism instead. And visualization, in my experience, is probably the most highest ROI activity to help with your mindset. I recommend this either in the mornings or at night, and you just visualize yourself achieving your goals. You have finally achieved your dream life. Imagine how that will feel. Now, of course, after a while, this does get more than just imagery. So in my experience, when I was just starting off, I could only just imagine myself. But as you get more experience with it, you can almost make it feel real. Of course, this is a little bit on the manifesting side or the law of attraction, but this does help because it makes you have that feeling of achieving your goals, and therefore it will motivate you more to go out and get them. To get that car, to get that amount of subscribers or that amount of income per month. It does help. Because motivation, it's pretty much just a feeling, right? That you just want to change your life. But when you're motivated by the thought of achieving your goals, that isn't motivation. That's driven. Because you have particularly a goal in mind that you want to achieve, and it's not just a feeling. It doesn't just pass. When you're doing daily visualization, it doesn't just pass like that. It stays. And you're constantly reminding yourself of it. Number 4 is cold showers. Now this morning I was staring at my shower. And I said out loud just before I got in, fuck, I hate this shit. I love cold showers because I hate them. Love-hate relationship. But doing something that you hate every single day regardless will help you. Unless it's self-harm, obviously. But the thing is, you'll never feel like doing cold showers. You will never feel like waking up and hopping in a cold shower. It just doesn't work like that. You'll never feel like doing it. And that is the core component of discipline. Doing it regardless of how you feel. And when you don't feel like doing it, that's like discipline on steroids. Plus the benefits you get from cold showers, like the health benefits and the dopamine effects, they're undeniable. Now for me personally, what works for me is this to be a morning thing. When I've done it at night, it's sort of fucked with my sleep, so I don't really do that. And also, if you are a gym rat, you cannot take a cold shower after your workouts. Because it fucks up with the muscle hypertrophy process. Now of course, this study was done with cold immersion, but I wouldn't take the risk with cold showers. But if you are, for example, an endurance athlete and you have just gone for a run, cold showers are perfect afterwards. Plus, the last thing with this is that I've counted heaps whilst in cold showers with songs playing in the background and literally just with numbers. I'd say it's about the 70-second mark, for me anyways, that the water becomes more tolerable. Now, of course, this resets after every single shower. But what I would recommend to you to get into this is to have showers as normal, but at the end, slightly switch it cold just for a few seconds. And then your next shower, have the water not as hot. And then do the same thing, cold for 3 seconds after you get out. Before you get out. Cold showers is something that we can do every single day, so you can start extremely small. 5, last but definitely not least, is meditation. This personally helped me out so much. So my main bad habit was video games. In terms of time anyways. So I would be playing video games all day, every day. In the holidays, during summer, sun out, sun down. 4 a.m., 4 p.m., 7 a.m. It didn't fucking matter. I would be playing video games and my presence was ruined. I would always be just sitting down in class or with my friends and thinking about, that update is coming out tonight, or I can't wait to use that gun. Fuck. If you are not present because of video games, meditation will literally reverse that. So gaming, it takes you to the virtual world. Meditation brings you into the real world. It brings you here. It's the reason why I'm okay at speaking. Oh, fuck. Okay, no bullshit. I heard my dog barking and a bird just got into the house and all the windows are closed, so that was pretty scared. I saved the bird. Anyways, the tool with this video is my habit tracker. Most of these habits, all of them except for saying no, is on the habit tracker. Okay, so when you're meditating, when you have your eyes closed and you're like doing deep breaths through your nose and out through whatever, it doesn't matter. You'll find your mind drifting off. What you need to do is just simply bring it back to the present and focus on one thing. Personally, I focus on my breath, and when I notice that I'm thinking about something else, I don't get mad at myself and I just bring it back here. Yes, this helps with your focus and your flow state. You know, when you're gaming and you get into the zone, or athletes talk about the zone. Meditation helps with this. Also, if you get brain fog and you can't fucking concentrate, meditation will also help with that. You can name any single thing in any human realm and I could say why meditation helps with it. I'll put the habit tracker in the description and also my Discord. You might be interested. Don't do us easy, do us right. Peace.